welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. He has sent me a lot of beer, and it's awesome. So a lot of stuff I reviews from him. He's the one who sent that early Bourbon County the last 2 years going. So yeah, definitely a cool beer dude. And thank you again, Chris. I really appreciate it. So he went to the Dragon Saddle Day at Hoof, and I've never had it before. It's a triple IPA. It's 11.5% ABV. It says to drink fresh at 46 degrees. It's probably actually right around 46 degrees. Probably 2.5, 3 weeks old. I don't know if it was canned, but probably 2.5 weeks after he picked it up, if my math's right. So it should be pretty darn fresh. Doesn't give the hops or anything like that. Doesn't have a story or anything, so I don't really know. Other than, I know that this beer exists, and I know they have a special day for it, and that it's a triple IPA. I don't know much about this beer. Pretty sure the guys at Nerd Sense have reviewed it. I'm sure other people have as well, but that's a hazy-looking beer. Holy cow. That is a beautiful... Wow, that looks like a smoothie. That looks... Wow, that... Between the color and how thick that looks, it looks like a mango puree kind of a thing, or like a mango smoothie. Wow. It's kind of blowing my mind. Little over 2 fingers of a off-white head. You know, it's white with some yellow mixed in kind of color. Teeny tiny bubbles, small bubbles. They're starting to break up into medium. You're also starting to see some peaks and valleys forming in the center. I mean, that's just a beautiful looking hazy IPA beer. I'm kind of blown away by this and what it looks like. And I'm really blown away, given the ABV, I thought the head would go down pretty quickly. Not too much of a... thought maybe I'd get some legs. No, never mind, there they are. Anyway, let's get to the aroma. It's very tropical, but there is a, earth dankiness. Actually, speaking of mango, I get mango, but you get some of the stuff that I haven't been using a lot lately as descriptors. Like the guava and things like that I haven't eaten a lot lately. So I'm kind of hesitant to use that stuff, but it's definitely tropical and not screaming the things that I consume more often or that I get in IPAs more often. So yeah, I'm gonna throw guava and papaya. Get some nice pineapple notes. I mean, it's a very ripe, tropical fruit smelling beer. It does have that, danky, earthy thing going. I guess as far as overripe fruit, but oh man, I'm almost speechless because based on the color, the fact that, the head is still there at that ABV, maybe I shouldn't be that surprised, but for a triple IPA at 11.5% that has that much head retention and that color, that thickness, and how awesome this smells, I'm almost nervous to try it because it's really hyped up in my mind. Let's find out. Cheers. That's very tasty. It is thick, so this awesome creamy mouthfeel. You do get a lot of fruit. It is that tropical variety. At least right now, I am having a hard time picking out specific fruits. That's not a knock. But a lot like the aroma, it's like this overripe fruit. But there is some earth dankness throughout. But, man, it is like a fruit smoothie beer. Man, just look at that color. Look how thick that is. I'm getting more orange in the taste because I didn't get any in the aroma. And for a triple IPA and at this ABV, I don't like the taste of alcohol in this style. And it's a really interesting experience because it's like as close to perceiving the taste of alcohol as you can be without being like, oh yeah, I taste some alcohol, which is probably a weird descriptor because it sounds like I'm not tasting it, but I am tasting it. But what I'm tasting is like, yeah, it's not alcohol. It's just, well, it is. It's just, I don't want to say impossibly faint, but it's so faint. It's almost like it's almost like untraceable, but it is there. But it's so faint that's not bothering me, and that is something that would bother me in this style. It's delicious. This is just a really good beer. If you've watched a lot of my triple IPA reviews, they're very hit or miss for me, and it's the alcohol taste that can kill it for me. And also, sometimes I think to myself too, like, do I really want something that's like 11.5% versus a nice 8.5 double IPA? Like, do I really need that extra 3, percent ABV points to like, is the flavor really that much better? The mouthfeel that much better? Is it worth risking potentially this taste of alcohol? And I'll say this for this one, I don't know if they do like a double IPA version or single or whatever, but like this is just brewed well. I freaking like this a lot. That sip, I got more of the earth dank. So it is drinking more like a beer that way than just like a straight smoothie, but there are these smoothie characteristics. This is killer. I mean, this is phenomenal. Chris, I really appreciate you sharing a can of this with me, man, because this is really good. Like, really good. Maybe I'm at the point, unless I taste alcohol and triple IPAs, I don't need to keep talking about how I'm not a huge fan of the style, because I've had a bunch of really good ones this year. Between this, the Hot Butcher ones, Equilibrium, some other half. I've had some real bangers. Yeah, so maybe I need to change my tune about that. Yeah. Thanks again, Chris. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I think it's pretty clear how much I like this beer, so might as well wrap it up. Check me out on Instagram and on Tap. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.